South Dakota, so many things to do, so many things to see. It was mind-boggling when we did the research to find out what we actually could or had time to do. There's so many westerny towns in South Dakota, it's hard to pick just one to go to. I mean, there's no way we could see them all. But the first one we came through was called Spearfish. Spearfish is known for its outdoor activities and the beautiful scenery in the area.
Offers many hiking and waterfall opportunities. The byway is actually 19 miles and there are so many cool things to do. So from Spearfish heading south on the scenic byway, the Devils Bathtub hike is just a short distance into the byway. It is close to the Bridal Veil Falls and there's a short gravel parking area.
Yeah, we got to the gravel parking lot. We weren't sure we were there exactly, but there was a sign there, but we couldn't find the trailhead.
Yeah.
So it was, but we did find it eventually, thanks to AllTrails.
It was a little confusing.
Yeah. Hey, Amy, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I got to interrupt for a minute. Did you know I'm just fascinated. It's really weird. It's kind of creepy, but did you know that like there's thousands of places in the United States that either have the name Devil or Lucifer or Diablo in the names, like Devil's Courthouse we went to, the Devil's Tower we just went to.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know the Devil's Bathtub, which we're fixing to talk to them about. And I mean, it's just a massive list. It's the only thing I can find out is due to their geology. Maybe these places created a spooky feeling. Like they're cursed, like there's evil, like they're enchanted or something. Magic, just strange phenomenon or death occurred at some of these places that scare people. I guess that's why maybe they named them. But here's a whole list. I'm serious. If you got a minute, there's Devil's Tower, Devil's Den, Devil's Hole, Devil's Kitchen.
So if you know me, you know how much I like what Mark would call a sketchy hike. Anything that has rungs, ladders, anything that I can rock scramble over, especially things that I can jump into water or have a natural water slide. So the Devil's Bathtub was absolutely right up my alley.
Devil's Canyon, Devil's Tea Tables, Devil's Girth. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
I mean, that's just some of the ones I wrote down.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy. It's your turn to go.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
So per the tourism division, the Devil's Bathtub is called that because the water is so cold that it can squelch the fires of hell. Yeah, it was.
That's exactly why I didn't go in it.
I know, but it like if you ask me, it was probably the coldest bathtub I think I've ever been in.
So the Devil's Bathtub Trail is considered a moderate trail. Rock scrambles and walking over rocks and crossing the creek. The trail does run on either side of the creek at times that you have to cross over. There are some bridges like made out of logs and rocks that make makeshift bridges that you can easily cross over. I've been following AllTrails app along the hike, and so far it's kind of weird because the trails go everywhere, so it's kind of hard, but we're sticking with the river and trying to stay on the main red line, so hopefully it works. I mean, it's a beautiful hike, and the weather was nice, and I guess it just depends on what time of year you go, but the weather's nice.
Yeah, they say due to the weather over time that it can actually change the scenery and the hike. So you can actually get down the creek on both sides. You just have to kind of keep looking towards the canyon, and as long as you're headed that way, then you're good. You're gonna hit the Devil's Bathtub eventually.
There was one time where we went up this hill, and I'm like, Amy, follow me, and she just followed me because I was doing AllTrails and trying to figure out where the red line was at, where we're at, and I got off the path. We actually seen a snake up there. Do you remember?
Yeah, oh yeah, I hate snakes.
So we actually scrambled down and crossed the creek and got back on the path.
Yeah.
So it is easy to lose your way if you're not.
Bathtub really fits this hike because it is a 12-foot depression in the creek that actually forms and it drops, and it's shaped like an actual bathtub.
Yeah, it drops down the rock and then it's like shaped like a bathtub, and there's like a little waterfall on top that flows down.
Kind of like a faucet.
Yeah, like a faucet into the bathtub.
Yeah,
so,
it was
it's
really
just
cool.
really interesting.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. So all in all, this was a very great hike, and we highly recommend it if you're visiting South Dakota, especially the town of Spearfish.
Yeah.
We didn't get to visit Spearfish a whole lot because we had a lot on our itinerary. We wanted to get that hike in, and we wanted to get to Deadwood to get something to eat, which is coming up in our next video.
Yeah.
But
one thing that we didn't mention that I just want to say is that it is really cold again. It only remains like on the hottest day 65 degrees in the bathtub.
all year round?
That's what they say.
Jeez.
So no.
Be ready to get chilled.
But it's definitely it's
cool
up
hike.
there in my top 5.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the scenery, the trail, a little rock scramble. We didn't even mention that. You saw it in the video, but Amy actually had to scramble across the rock like this, which she had never done before.
Like Spider-Man.
And it's just a drop off into the creek. So hopefully we captured that good enough for you to see. But if you like this video, please subscribe and like it, and smash that like button. It really helps our channel grow. Hit the bell to be notified for future videos just like this one. If you enjoyed this one, we have plenty more to come.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching Tate's Travel. Tate's are out.
Tate out.
And Tate's are out.
Tate out.
Tate's.
Tate out. Next up, Deadwood.
They're tired of hearing Tate's out. Just Tate. They know what
Ow.
Tate's out.
Tate out.
Peace.